Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bad Bleeps of the Bible. So for today's episode, Nebuchadnezzar was a little intense and a little more archaeological. So today I am just telling you a story from the Bible. No archaeological whateverness that is connected with this. This is literally just going to be a short little story from the Bible. So here we are. Let's get into it. Darkness has descended on the city of Jerusalem, and the world is drenched in black. On the hill of Golgotha, the hill literally shaped like the skull of a human, the shouts of supporters and detractors of the supposed Messiah ring out in fear, in anger, and in alarm as rain and lightning begin streaking their way across the sky. On the cross hangs a bloody, delirious Jesus, lashed and bleeding from his head to his feet, wearing a crown of sharp thorns. From the crowd echoed the mocking tones, calling for him to save himself, to bring himself down from the cross, to show his power if he was actually the Son of God. But to no avail. Nothing happens. Jesus screams from the cross in agony, with his words echoing into the darkness, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And with this, the crowd's mockery intensifies, in tune with the weather, it seems, which has at this time begun to show its true power. The ground is rumbling. Something is coming. Finally, in his final words, Jesus whispers, "Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit." And he dies. With these final words, chaos is unleashed in Jerusalem. Amidst the blackness and the darkness, screams ring out as the earth begins to shake. The curtain within the temple of Jerusalem, guarding the holiest of holies from the prying eyes of the public, is torn in two from the top to the bottom, revealing all of the holiest's secrets. But it was not the only thing split in two, since in that same moment, the tombs of the dead, just a short walk from the city of Jerusalem, are broken open. And then, as if in some sort of post-apocalyptic hellscape, the dead begin to rise from the ground. Again, side note, this is all recorded in the Bible. The dead begin to rise from the ground and within the tomb. Life has reversed, and what was once dead is dead no more. The life-death cycle becomes the life-death-life cycle, and the dead begin to awaken. They wander into the streets of Jerusalem to the shock and the horror of the citizens who have just come back from the true brutal murder of Jesus. Screams ring out again, this time as the actual walking dead are seen in the streets of Jerusalem. Families hide their children as knocks are heard on the doors of long dead relatives seek their once familiar, now distant friends and family. Their knocks go unanswered. And perhaps they're still knocking today. Where these spirits wandered and where these spirits ended up is unknown. Maybe they're still wandering today, creeping in the shadows of now modern streets, buildings, and cities in search of their former resting places, but doomed never to rest again. Of course, there remain lots of unanswered questions. Who were these saints and what became of them? What did they look like and what did they do? But as with many other questions about life and death, we don't know the answers and we are not told these answers. And in fact, this entire story of the literal walking dead happened in only a few verses in one book in the New Testament and was not recorded in any other books of the Bible or in historical records at the time, which you would think that if there were walking dead among you, you might want to write this down. Maybe, though, this was a giant cover-up by both the New Testament authors and the very real historians to conceal the walking dead that are still among us today. Regardless, though, the Bible has some very interesting stories of resurrection, but maybe none so fantastical and unbelievable as this one that is recorded along with the crucifixion of Jesus in Matthew 27. And I'm going to read you those 2 or 3 verses that encompass this entire story, again, from Matthew 27, 51 to 53, which reads, "At the moment of Christ's death, the curtain in the sanctuary of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The earth shook, rocks split apart, and tombs opened. The bodies of many godly men and women who had died were raised from the dead. They left the cemetery after Jesus' resurrection and went into the holy city of Jerusalem and appeared to many people." I really hope that you enjoyed today's episode. As always, please feel free to get in touch with me and share your thoughts and stories at badbleepsofthebible@gmail.com. And you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at badbleepsofthebible. Sources for today's story can be found in our show notes, and please continue to rate, review, subscribe, and share this podcast. Catch you next time, and watch out for long dead relatives knocking at your door. Bye.